and welcome to my tutorial video for how to assemble a saxophone. My name is Miss Straight and I'm here to guide you along. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is make sure you have your saxophone on a flat and safe surface. That can look like a table, but your safest bet is always going to be the floor. So put your saxophone on the flat surface and make sure you have it right side up because you don't want the instrument tumbling out when you open it up. So you can open the latches, and the first thing I always start with is by putting on my neck strap. You can take the body of the saxophone and attach it to your neck strap, and that's gonna make sure that we don't have any disasters with knocking the instrument over, things like that. Now is a good time to start sucking on your reed. Your reed needs to be wet in order for it to vibrate freely while you're playing. So you can take your reed gently out of your case and just suck on it. Don't bite it, but gently suck on it, and you can suck on both sides. Some people will say you just want to do the top, but you can suck on the whole thing. And then you can take the neck of your saxophone and put it into the body. And here's the part, I'm going to get a little closer so you can see. Up here we have the peg that activates the octave key up here, and we want to line that up with the tip of the little point on the neck, so you can see that right there at my pinky. So you're going to put that in and move it until the tip of the point on the neck is in line with right here, this little peg, so that when you press the octave key it works the lever. Then you want to tighten the little screw here. Make sure your neck isn't going to be swinging around. And now you can take out your mouthpiece, and my ligature looks a little different than some other people's. The ligature is the little part here that you tighten and it holds the reed into place. So here's your mouthpiece, here's your ligature, here's your reed. So I always start with my ligature on the mouthpiece. If you have one that is metal and has a circle on top and then two tightening pegs in the back, you want to make your circle, to be on the top of the mouthpiece and your pegs on the back where it's flat. And the ligature can go just kind of in the middle of the broadest portion of your mouthpiece. Then take your reed and be very careful. Try not to touch the tip of it too much. Slide the flat part of the reed under the ligature on the flat part of your mouthpiece. And then, moving closer again, you want to be able to see just a hairline of black between the top of the reed and the mouthpiece. But a good rule to follow is tip of the reed to the tip of the mouthpiece. And then you can tighten whatever pegs you've got. Mine's on top here, but yours might be on the bottom. Tighten them, but don't tighten too tight, just so that the reed is nice and snug. It's not gonna fall out of place. And then you can gently twist the mouthpiece onto the neck of the saxophone. So here's just a close-up look of assembling the mouthpiece. I always start with my ligature on the mouthpiece, slide it down to the broadest portion of the mouthpiece, and again, your ligature might look a little different than mine. And then I take the reed and look for the flat portion. It should be the side that has the writing on it, and slide the flat portion, flat side of the reed under the ligature and against the flat side of the mouthpiece. And then you want to line it up, tip of the reed to the tip of the mouthpiece, and so that you can see just a hairline of black there. So you can see that. And then make sure that your ligature is in the right place. Mine slid up a little bit. And you can tighten it just snug enough to hold the reed in place. And there's your mouthpiece. And you can pull up your neck strap. A good rule here is bring the instrument to you, not you to the instrument. So if your neck strap is too loose, you're going to have to kind of make your neck crooked and scrunch in to bring the saxophone up to you. If it's too high, you're going to be playing like this, and your head's going to be tilted back, and that's not good. So put your head so that you're able to face straight forward with a level head, and then adjust your neck strap so that when you bring up the saxophone, see, I need a little more, it comes right to playing position. There you go. So at some point, every saxophonist is going to have to deal with cork grease. You can see as I'm twisting on my mouthpiece, I have to work at it a little bit. It's not coming easily. So what you do is you take your cork grease, which should come with any saxophone cleaner startup kit that you buy. And my mistake when I was learning saxophone was thinking that I needed to apply cork grease like icing and make sure that I could see it all over, and I would apply it every day. You really don't need that much. It's just a thin layer all around. You don't really want to be seeing chunks, especially when you put your mouthpiece back on. You might see some more if you were especially liberal in the cork grease that you're putting on. So as you can see, it twists on much more smoothly now. So you might have to do this once a week, once every 2 weeks. The main point is just to make it easier to put your mouthpiece on, make sure your cork isn't drying out, which helps you take care of your saxophone better. Well, looks like that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck with all your saxophone playing.